Hello guys, welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, I'm talking so fast I can't even get it out. This is the second time I am making this particular video, but I'm going to make this video because Spirit told me to give you these messages, and this is what I'm here to deliver. My dog Benji was barking crazy. Anyway, guys, I am here to give you this intuitive, beautiful message. I'm actually filming on my phone because it does help with the editing to go live. I'm going live, but it's unlisted, if you know what I mean. Okay, guys, it's been put on my heart to let you know that it's okay to go slow. At this particular time, I am filming. It is the Leo full moon. And I have to say, like, for me personally, I've been feeling energy in terms of going backwards instead of forward. And I definitely understand it has a lot to do with Mercury being in retrograde. And for those who does not understand what a planet going in retrograde means, usually is when the planet appears to be going backwards while all the other planets are going in, are in sync with each other, going in circles. And Mercury right now is actually doing the opposite. And when we have energy that comes upon like that, this is you're more than likely going to feel like maybe like a little more tired, a little slower. Everything is going to feel like it's almost like you're working against the grain, and you probably don't understand why, right? But this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I personally respect Mercury retrogrades. I'm all about working with the current and not against it. My thing is this, I live in the northern hemisphere and it's winter right now. So it's definitely you have to be creative in terms of getting sunlight. It's going outside. It's really cold right now, right? So this is usually when you want to feel cozy, you want to drink your tea, you want to have your little soups, like your warm, hearty meals. And everything, even down to making a nice, juicy, hearty soup takes time. You have to go slow. You don't put the fire on high, you put it on low, right? So it simmers and it's delicious, right? So this is what this energy is bringing to me. This is what I feel that your angels want you to know. I did pull 2 cards, and it just solidified how and what I was feeling internally. It was already put in my heart to go live. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live, but I'm gonna have it unlisted. So because this is actually an impromptu. Again, it was put in my heart. And my thing is, when I am called to do something, I just really, I'm not perfect, but I really try to make it a point to follow what I'm being guided and led to do. Okay, so I pulled these 2 cards, guys, and the first one says, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. I love this card. This just solidifies exactly what I was saying in terms of going slow. A lot of times we want to go fast because we feel like we're running out of time, right? You feel like, oh my God, I'm so behind. I got so many things to do. It's like, I am learning, and notice I say learning because your girl is still working at it. She's still working at it, but we are here, right? We are here. I'm learning that you really don't have to push and sweat too many things. And this is really interesting for me to say to you guys, because that has been always been my nature to I gotta toil, but I've been led to slow down myself in so many different aspects. And what happens when you slow down? What happens when you slow down and you allow yourself to really focus on that one task at a time? You actually are moving faster. It's almost like moving fast is an illusion. When they say you have too many pots open and ain't nothing cooking because nothing's simmering. You know what I'm saying? When you allow yourself to be in the moment, immerse yourself in that moment and take time in whatever task it is. And it may be that you're doing a particular task that you feel like is in the way, right? You feel like it's in the way of the other ones that you want to reach to. Like, I want to hurry up and do this so I could get to that. That is not the best attitude to have, in my humble opinion. And what your angels want you to know right now that I'm getting is that, like, let it breathe, okay? Let it breathe. Let that shit breathe. Like, if you are, for instance, if you're like cleaning your bathroom or mopping the floor or whatever, because listen, we still have lives. We're still, there's still shit that need to be done, right? Along with the things that we want for our lives, and the creative aspect as well. But here's the thing, like, when you allow yourself to be in that moment and you allow yourself to be grateful just to be able to do that very task, what you release is a sense of gratitude, right? You release a sense of gratitude, which allows you to receive that happy, delicious moment when you do finally get to do the very task that you want. It's not like, okay, I'm here now, I'm doing what I want to do, but I'm so bothered and I'm so like anxious because I zoomed past, the other things to get here. It's not going anywhere, right? So yeah, so being able to go slow and knowing that you are not alone. You know what I'm saying? You're being helped. You're being helped. And the next one I pulled was morning affirmations. Guys, I can't tell you how that changed my life. It's so funny. Years ago, I was told to, say my affirmations, and I didn't believe in that shit. I was just like, what affirmation? Like, like affirmation, like what I'm supposed to say? I'm supposed to say things that I don't even see right in front of me, and like it's supposed to be like, it's gonna come true. Well, honey, I am here to detest in my own personal life. It's true. It is true. Let me tell you, 100%, don't believe the hype. It is true. When I finally, when I went through my spiritual awakening, which was my second one, I I was open and I changed everything. I should say, not even me. Everything changed within me and around me, my belief systems and all of that. And one of the things that I started doing was morning affirmations, period. I'm always saying, especially in my podcast, listen to my podcast, Elizabeth Magical Garden. I'm on all OK networks, OK iTunes, Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug, but on the real, I actually am always professing scrying, writing. I'm sure you heard me say it in one form or not, and if not, I'm here to this message is for you. Start writing down the very things that you want in your life. Start writing down, your wants and your desires. And I know a lot of times when we're manifesting, they say, well, you know what, you're not supposed to want anything. You're supposed to believe that it's here already, and it is true. But I'm also coming from a place of not lying to yourself and not omitting. A lot of times, yes, profess what you want, the things that you want, but it's okay to be like, I profess the things that I want and need. going through all the areas. I mean, I find that works for me. I don't think that, sometimes, people say, oh, just get into a manifesting state within yourself, right? But you have to believe in what you're asking for. If you are saying to yourself that I am going to have $50,000 by next year, and not saying you can't have $50,000 by next year. I hope you even get more than that, okay? But if there is something inside of you that say, I don't know, 20, 30, and you really more so believe that particular number, but you want more, don't do that. Say the 20 to 30. Here's why: because you put in the universe that you trust and believe. You're here to receive what is yours, no more, no less, right? So when you come from that space, you have a sense of respect within yourself, and then you have a respect for the energies that is helping you, your angels, your guides that are here for you to see you through, right? So morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. I love this card. Yes, take time to write, guys. Now that is my strong point. I'm able to flow, and it's not about it making sense or whatever. Just let your spirit lead you in writing, and you'd be surprised what's going to come out of you. Because a lot of times we moving so fast that we don't even have time to, we don't even know what we truly want, because we're not taking time, we're not holding space for ourselves, so we can know what we truly want. You could say, oh, I want this, I want that, but do you really want that? A lot of times people saying stuff that they hear from other people. You don't really want that shit. You want something else. And a lot of times, and one more thing, don't begrudge your thing if it don't look like somebody else. Like, oh, I really want this, but I think it's whack. No, it's not. Because you'll be surprised what could come out of being true to yourself. I give you an example real quick. I went and did some errands, and I came across this beautiful plant. Okay, it's a succulent, immense condition, just really juicy, right? For it being, I live in a winter hemisphere, so for it being winter to receive such a plant. And I was like, I didn't come for no plant, but I couldn't let that pass me by. And, shout out to the people that have access to getting plants and all of that, very easy. For me, it's a little task to do so, but it's a welcoming task, because I truly, I am nourished from having plants around me as much as I can. So I bought the plant, and I remember when I was paying for the plant, right, guys? The cashier was like, oh my God. I was like, right? She was like, God bless you. I was like, I receive it, and God bless you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have no, I wasn't gonna buy a plant. I wasn't there for a plant. I didn't know I was gonna see a beautiful plant, right? But I needed that, right? So my angels knew what Lizzie Liz over here, you know what I'm saying, your girl over here, what she needed at the time. And when I saw it, I knew I needed it too, but it was like, I swear, guys, it was like there right waiting for me. And I just felt so grateful, and I had so much gratitude in my heart that I was able to receive that plant. And you may be saying, oh my God, there's a plant, whatever the situation, but that means, things like that means the world to me, right? So I'm walking with my plant, because you did not put her in a bag. Oh no, you don't. So I was walking, mind you, it's cold, and I got my other bag. So I'm walking with this plant. I am gingerly holding it, right? Making it home. Didn't make any other stops, but going straight home, right? And as I was walking with her, right, people were looking at me. People were looking at me with like, wow, a plant. It was like, oh, I guys, I'm not even trying to I'm not even over exaggerating. it really was like, I felt like I was like in a desert and I had a plant and it was like, where you get that from? There's water, there's life. I'm telling you. And with having to be in this quarantine, you know, we're quarantining ourselves with the mask, and I live in the northern hemisphere, so it's cold and it's not as light anymore. When you see a life like that, you see a plant, it gives you hope. And I felt really good bringing her home, and I was so proud while everybody got a little like, you know what I'm saying, little vibes from her, because I passed them, you know what I'm saying, with her in my arms, okay, well, actually clutching in my hands, okay. So guys, that's the message I have for you guys. You know, at the time as I'm filming this particular video, it is the full moon. So happy full moon in Leo. Okay, fire energy. Yes. Okay. Be sure to check me out on Instagram, because you always know your girl say it's popping over there, because it is. And definitely check out my podcast, guys. Thank you in advance. Your girl is flourishing. Okay, at this time of this video, number 39 just went up, so be sure to check out the podcast. That's where I'm really candid. I really, you know, just take time to dive deep, and it feels really good to have my own spot, my own platform that I created, where I personally am monitoring and stuff like that. So it means a lot to me that you go and check that out as well. All the links and information will definitely be down below. Subscribe, hit that bell so you be notified every time your girl make a video, upload a video, go live. I go live every Sunday now as well, guys. And I'm trying to see anything else. No, but one more thing, actually, I lie, right? I pray that this video finds you in great and lovely spirits, and I definitely speak to you soon, guys. I love you so much. Bye.